Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I got the Fatman Diaries pipe, so that means it's time for an update. I'm smoking some aged tobacco. I'm going to do a separate video on this stuff. This is a 3-year-old chocolate and vanilla aromatic blend. It's about 25 different tobaccos in here. And with 3 years on it, well, I'll save that information for the other video, my opinions on it. But anyway, it is time for an update. And sadly, I got some bummer news. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what the deal is. A couple days ago, I want to say it was 4 or 5 days ago, I weighed myself for the first time since my last update, and I had gained weight. I got all the way back up to 324, which was, you know, words can't really describe how I felt when I saw that number pop up. Now, in talking to people and stuff, a lot of people were saying, you know, how I shouldn't be weighing myself every day, and I agreed with that, and I didn't. But I think what happened was I read that book, Wheat Belly, which is a great book, by the way, great information. And I was reading some other books and visiting some sites online and just learning more about food, nutrition, and, you know, there's so much damn information out there as to what's good, and then so much, you know, more information about how that information is bad. This person says eat fat, this person says eat protein, this person, you know, it's just, there's so much friggin' information about nutrition. And, you know, who really knows? Honestly, and I've said this before, what's good for one person may not be good for the guy next to him, okay, or the woman next to him. You know, everyone's different. We all have different bodies. We all have different genetic makeups. Yes, we're all people, but there's such diversity in the world that not everything is going to work for everyone. One person can quit smoking cold turkey. Another person is going to smoke their entire life. You know, same thing with drinking. Some people are more prone to being alcoholics. Some people aren't. Some people do crack and then quit. They say, crack is whack. No, actually, no one says that. No one. But in all seriousness, there's people who do like hardcore drugs, and then they're like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then obviously the majority of people just can't. They're addicts. Everyone's different, is my point. And the no wheat thing, I think that's been working out fine. My problem is that I got this false sense of being ahead. I dropped 10 pounds, which is phenomenal. It's great. Great news. 10 pounds, you know, it's a great start. Got to keep going. But after I saw that number and I stopped weighing myself, in my mind, I lost 10 pounds, you know. I'm doing good today, but, you know, maybe treat myself a little something. Maybe treat myself again a little something. I lost 10 pounds. So although for a lot of people, weighing yourself every day is a bad thing, I just know that I need that. I need to see the number. And no, the number doesn't define a person, okay? And that is a quote from a very good friend. The number that you weigh does not define you, okay? It's how you feel and, you know, what you want in life and what you want to accomplish and everything else. All right, fine. And that's true. But for me, with my journey, I need those numbers. I need to see that I gained a half a pound and know not to cheat that day. You know what I mean? I can't get lazy. You know, and that's all it is. It's just laziness. It's been cold as hell. I'm freezing my ass off right now out here just doing this video. My exercise has been more limited to inside because it's literally been like 0 to 8 degrees, all right, at night. Now, I used to take my walks at night. I used to bundle the hell up and just do it in the cold in the beginning. But then I started getting lazy, and this is what happens to everyone. Every single person can lose weight, but a very select few people out there can continue to lose weight. Okay, who can keep it off. Even fewer people. Let's say there's 100 people who try to lose weight, right? 98% of those people, 98 people will lose weight. 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, who knows? But 98 of those people will gain it all back, if not more. That leaves you with 2 people. Now, one of those people is going to lose a bunch of weight. Maybe they lose 50 pounds, maybe lose 100 pounds. But that person's going to put it back on. It's that one person, the very small majority of people trying to lose weight, that lose a bunch of weight and keep it off for the rest of their life. It's very, very rare. Okay, it's not a common occurrence. If it was, we wouldn't have such a problem with obesity, not only in America, but other nations as well. So, let me get my pipe lit. So what happened to me was I goofed up, and I put some weight back on because I had this confidence that I was losing weight. No one to blame but myself. Now this was, like I said, 4 or 5 days ago. I think it was 4 days ago. Since seeing that number and posting on Instagram, because I do keep myself in check, and what I mean by that is that, you know, I put myself out there in this whole journey, and I said I was going to do updates on Instagram just because I'm not happy with it, just because I gained weight. I'm not a chicken shit, and, you know, I'm not going to just not post it. I'm going to post it. It was negative. I mean, I'm completely embarrassed just telling you this, you know, that I excuse my language, but I fucked up, you know. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing to me. I know it's disappointing to a lot of people who are encouraging me and supporting me. It's a tough pill to swallow. But I have to keep it honest. I have to give an update, right? So I did. When I saw that, I was so pissed off. Not just for myself, honestly. I had this weird sense of just, I was saddened for other people who were saddened for me, which is a very strange thing. But I really spent some time thinking about how many people are going to be disappointed in me, you know? And it became a bigger thing than just me wanting to lose weight for me. Now that should be the most important thing. If you want to lose weight or whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, you have to do it for yourself first. That's how you're going to succeed. But in doing it the way that I'm doing it with you guys along for the journey, it's like I have more responsibility than the average person in doing that. And when I screw up, it's worse. If I do good, it's better somehow in my mind. So it was a huge disappointment. But there's good news. I got pissed off that I gained weight, and I got back in it, and I got back in hard. And even though it's cold as hell, I've been exercising outside as well as exercising inside. And I'm eating right again, and really watching what I'm eating, and I lost more weight again. Alright, so now, even though my lowest since I started here was 316, I weigh 319 this morning. Alright? And although I'm happy, I'm still pissed off that it took me all this time to go up and down, but I'm going to continue going forward. I'm going to do continue being strong. I will still do the weekly updates on Instagram if you want to follow it. It's cutlerylover Jeff. You know, I want to do this, and you know, I'm not just. Well, I was going to say I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, but considering I'm smoking a pipe, that's kind of a stupid thing to say. But I mean it. You know, I'm not just. I don't want to be all talk. You know what I mean? I just want to do it, and actions are way louder than words. And I can make videos saying I'm motivated and I'm going to do it, and you know, I could tell everyone that I know and people I don't know that it's going to happen. But if it doesn't actually happen, who cares? You know what I mean? And the only person who's really hurting is me. So, you know, I'm motivated to do this. I'm going to continue to do it. There was a bump in the road, and there's going to be many bumps in the road. You know, this is nothing new. I lost 150 pounds in my life, all right? And I know how many times I hit walls. And this is just a wall. I have to climb over it or push it down and get it out of my way so I can continue forward. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm very proud of myself for losing a couple more. I'm going to get back down to 316. I'm going to push right through that and continue to lose weight, all right? So that's that. And as I mentioned before, I am growing this beard out, and I will shave this beard when I lose 50 pounds. That is my goal. All right, so when you're watching these videos and you're seeing this thing grow, hopefully as this grows, this shrinks. We'll see about that. But the idea is to do kind of like a revealing thing and shave it and just look better. And feel better about myself, too. But anyway, yeah. That's my update. Screwed up, but I'm past it. I'm not going to dwell on it. You know, it brought up a lot of old memories of just feeling bad for myself because I jumped on that scale and I was all excited. I'm like, shit, you know, it's been a week. I haven't weighed myself. What am I going to weigh? Like 310? This is going to be great. 324. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I got on that scale 3 times to make sure that it was right. 3 times. And then I just sat in my bathroom like for like 10 minutes. Just thinking, like, what the hell did I do wrong? Because this whole time I thought I was doing everything right. But I know in my mind, I know because I thought I was doing so good, I know I cheated. I know I cheated by not doing as much exercise routine as I was used to. I know I cheated by, even though I was eating healthy, I was eating bigger portions. You know, just because you're eating healthy food in a salad doesn't mean you can have a trough filled with salad. You know, there is a limit. Especially fruits. Vegetables, not so much. You can, as many goddamn vegetables as you want. You know, as long as it's not slathered in sauce or, you know, a bunch of salt or whatever. But fruits are tricky because of the fructose and stuff. They do have calories. Everything has calories, you know what I mean? Even if you're just eating meat. Protein's great, but you can't eat 6 steaks, you know, unless you're working out, you know, to deal with that kind of protein, you know. Anyway, I'm not a friggin' nutritionist, so I'm not going to give you advice as to what to do, what not to do. I'm just going to keep telling you what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. What I did wrong was got a little too confident. I got a little too cocky in the fact that I was losing weight, and I took a step backwards. But I've now gotten back to where I was before, and I'm going to continue moving forward. And that's that. So thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much for continuing to support me in this journey. It will happen, and it will feel frigging amazing when it does. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.